checked. I checked everything. So help me. Did you do this? One carving chance. I got no idea where we're headed now. You're sending us to hell for all I know. What in places? Wait. I'll be sharp. She got it right. She got it right.
CW. Cecil.
Caroline. Caroline.
This is so incredible.
Dear Lord. You made it. How many others?
We all made it. I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
I ain't going nowhere.
Again, question. Do I move somewhere? I'm afraid it's going to freeze again. I think I should go down. Hey. I can't go down. Hey guys, I'm trapped in the tower. Hello? Is this thing on? That's it. So it froze right at the end. That's it. It froze right at the end. And my Twitch died. Damn. I would love to know if there's like a chapters thing so you could like find out what the alternative endings would have been, because I can only see one, and that's where you plug in the battery and he goes to Earth and Earth is apparently blasted. But I don't understand, how did we rescue the people of the town? They're still in those pods. Oh, special thanks to Neil Patrick Harris, Jeff Dunham. Interesting. What they do. Sending a shout out to Beer and Tacos. Okay, so yeah, we're getting all prepared to deal with, like, well, who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? Well, and the mayor isn't the mayor, and the mayor's in a pod, and the town is in a pod. How are you going to get them out of the pod? But you don't get them out of the pod. They stay in the pod, but somehow they get out of the pod when you teleport the tree. Can I resume game and see what happens if I plug the battery in? Because I'm curious to know. I'm super curious to know. What happens if I plug in the battery? I still can't believe that the game froze literally right before it cut to the credits. Okay, yeah, I'm back to where I've just before I've blown it up. So if I go down there and I plug in the battery this time, I'm pretty sure I know what'll happen, but I want to see anyway. This is the only other ending I can comprehend. Because apparently you don't just go and rescue the town out of the pods. They just, hey, we're here, we're safe. It still makes me wonder, you know, why was the Mofang world turned to glass if they were the ones everyone was afraid was attacking? Was some preemptive strike deal? I mean, there's nothing in any of the journals anywhere that explains it. But that's the only thing that would make sense, was if they decided to use one of the nukes out of the submarine to preemptively strike the Mofang. And that's why their world is glass. But if their world is glass and they're all but dead, why are you still in pods? That was your enemy. Why haven't the Villain let you out? I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen now. I'm going to push the button. Well, I'm going to pull the trigger. The dynamite's going to explode. He's going to come out. He's going to push the button. And we're going to teleport to Earth and find out that Earth is, in fact, a wasteland of some kind. Because it did not look much healthier than Mofang did from Mofang. Mofang was blasted to glass, but Earth was like smoking, not looking too great either. Or maybe it'll be his personal happy ending, mine. Yay, we made it back to Earth. Yay for us. Alright, let's find out. And hopefully it won't freeze in the middle of this.
Almost there. Real good. Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind. But I reckon they've passed. I don't want real.
The alternative ending.
You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy cactuar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever.
Well, we're gonna go somewhere. I don't know if you're gonna like it.
I'll power up my override when the time comes. It works a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home. You don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk. I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there.
The color coming off the tree is different. It was yellow when you did it with the battery unplugged, and now it's red. Oh, that does not look good.
It's been a long time since I've seen them. Very long indeed.
CW, that don't look healthy.
Seems like it's regular charm.
Charm. There's massive lightning bolts coming off of it. made it home. I got an achievement. Return to Earth.
What happened here? What happened?
Is it everything you wanted it to be?
This ain't Earth.
It's a bit of a wasteland in itself.
But no, I don't know. It's gone. All gone. There's nothing left.
Told you. I don't know what that giant cloud is.
Caroline.
Hi, Farley. Where you been?
Caroline.
We all made it. But most couldn't swap. It's too late. Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home. I'm so sorry, Caroline.
Oh, it's a dust storm and it's coming.
It just wasn't
It's a coming.
to be this way.
She's broadcasting from her house. Why is she here? How is she here? And fade to black. And scene. Roll credits. Roll credits. Alright, so there you have it. That's both endings. The good and the bad. I'm really pleased I got the correct ending first. I really thought there was going to be, I don't know, more to that ending. I'm really happy that I figured out what to do in the end with no outside, hey, this is how you get the right ending. Excuse me. I literally was like, I think I should disconnect the battery because I didn't trust him. Oh dear, excuse me. I didn't trust him much more than I could throw him, which turned out to be the right choice. That was an interesting experience. I haven't had a game like that in years. That was really, really well done for that genre. It was put together well. The mechanics of the teleporters in order to move things in different worlds, I really like that mechanic. It takes some wrapping your head around it. But that's pretty cool. Few little points in the story though that I want sussed out, but I'm not going to get answers unless I go looking up like a lore thing online somewhere. But that was a trip and a half. There really wasn't a whole lot left after what I did last night. So that was, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe, that I've been doing this. So that was Obduction. I'm just going to defragment that in my head for a bit. Kind of disappointed. I didn't get to see inside CW's house. Because obviously he was linked into the submarine. Were there any other paths I never got to? Trying to think if there were. There was... No, I unlocked that door. Yeah, I unlocked that door when I went down into Captar or whatever it was. Boy. Just a ride and a half. I am slightly annoyed about some of the places I got stuck. I think the game play would be a lot shorter if you were a genius and you didn't get stuck in silly places, but so it is what it is. Yeah, so the first stream today lasted an hour and a half, and I've been on for another 15 minutes. So it hasn't even been 2 hours. It's been like 45 minutes to get this far. Damn. I wouldn't have minded, just for story's sake, finding a journal right at the end to explain what their plan was. Because Farley goes on, it's us or them. So you can infer they got a missile out of the submarine. They got it to Mofang, and they detonated it in a preemptive attack. And the thing is, it's like, okay, you basically completely destroyed the Mofang. And you guys were all in hiding in Soria, the Villain world. So the Mofang were basically defeated. I only saw 2 in the entire bloody game, and one of them was injured and one of them was dead. So I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone up to that floating D&D dice without disabling it, because all the signs everywhere said to disable it. I'd have to play back through the game just to get there and find out. And I mean, even with the answers and knowing what I'm doing, that would probably take quite a while. So if I ever do that, it'll be on my own time. Damn. That is the thing, though. You know, if the Mofang were defeated when you planted a nuke on their sphere and turned it to glass, why were you still in pods? Better yet, why was one of the Villains pretending to be Yosef and sending me messages on Soria? Why? Why were you luring me in? Because it's not like there was an alternative path there somewhere. The door wouldn't even open until I discovered Yosef's pod. So it's not like you could have gotten suckered in and had another story path there. There was nowhere for it to go. It was literally a locked door. Just wow. I wish there were more games like this. I haven't seen a lot of them. It's really niche to find a game that fits this style, you know, where it's puzzle and it's adventure, but it's not also like PvE and a bunch of shit. It was one of the things I liked about Myst games, is that a lot of it was exploring. You didn't really feel threatened. Interesting stories and had really cool worlds. Why isn't this working? Reload. Something went wrong. Yeah, I know. Can you unmake it wrong? Thank you. Yeah. I've only ever found I was given another similar style game years and years and years ago. I played it on PC. It was a game called Schism, and I've got it at home somewhere. I've never finished it, but it was the same type of idea. It was a really interesting game. It was about this planet that they had sent a colonizing ship to, I think, and they lost contact with the colonizers. So you and your partner are headed to the planet to try and figure out what happened to them. But you get split up on landing because you're in like separate pods, so you end up in different parts of the planet. And there's like alien tech, and there's colonist tech and stuff in there. Why did that upload twice? I don't need it in there twice. Yes, I understand. Delete. Anyway, so the cool thing about that game was that it was a puzzle game, and you had an avatar that ran around, and you did puzzles to progress. But you could swap between the characters. They were on different parts of the planet, and you could do one character, and if you got stuck, you could swap to the other character, and you could progress over there until you got stuck, and then you could come back. You could flip-flop back and forth. One of the characters had this weird ship thing, like on the ocean type ship, that moved like it was a giant stump. It's been years since I played the game, so I'm running off weird memory. That was the most progression I got, but I moved him. I think it was the him character, because it's a guy and a girl. I moved him. I got him to this place that looked like a massive bloody cathedral, and it was a dead end. So however you needed to get him to move forward, you had to go and get the other character and get her to the same point. Except, and I started with the other character first. You land on this flying platform. It's suspended in the sky, and it's got a drop ship on it. But it's like a gas balloon drop ship. So you're supposed to fill it up with gas and float down to the surface, or fly down to the surface. And that's where Schism fell apart for me, because there's 2 levels to setting up the drop ship. One of them, the first one's super easy, and there's like 20 levers. Maybe there were 15. There was like 2 rows of like 7 levers, so 14 levers on the control panel to inflate this ship. You pull a lever, it shows you the ship lifting up. And I thought, well, that's it. We've lifted up the ship. Now we can get in it, except it has to go up a second level to get into it. So you're supposed to go back and pull a second lever. Except, and I found this out after I gave up and looked online to try and figure out what I was doing wrong. The second lever is random. There's no way to know. It's not based on if you pull A, then B is the right lever. It's specifically random. It could be any of these like 14 levers. And I was like, you're kidding me. I actually saved the game once. As I was doing that puzzle. I saved it after the first lever, because the first lever was specific for some reason. So I would save it, and then I would pull the first lever, and then the ship would drop down instead of lift up. So you load the save, pull the second lever, load the save, pull the third lever. I did it for all of the levers, and not one of them made it go up. I finally went online and I said, how the freak do you get this stupid ship to inflate the rest of the way and go up? And they were like, oh, it's completely random. And one dude had made a really complicated mathematical equation to predict which second lever to pull. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to figure this out. And that was a game breaker for me. I never made it past that point. So I never picked up Schism again. It's not even installed on any of my computers now. I've never gotten anywhere with it at all. And that's why these games are so niche. Has to be just the right sort of mix of difficulty and intrigue. If it's too complicated, it's a turn off. If it's not complicated enough, then it's not exciting. And of course, you want it to have a lot of story, but not also overwhelming. It's such a balance. Oh, dear. Well, it's only 1:45. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break, so I'm going to go offline for a bit. I might come back on later with a different game. What do I have? Come on, show me my menu. Thank you. This might pause my stream, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, I can look at it while I'm still on stream. Oh, I don't have anything else that's really like that, per se. Well, not per se. I don't have anything like that at all. All of my other games are very, very different genres. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do anything else while I'm still digesting that one. I'm also on YouTube trying to set up the VODs. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go offline. I'll probably take a break. I might come back online in a bit and play something else. I don't know if I'll pop on with Spyro. I haven't played Need for Speed in a while. Every now and then I like to go back to Halo. Halo's fun to replay. I'm not terribly good at Halo, so I don't know if that would be in any way entertaining. I also recently got Portal. I've watched Portal. I've never played Portal. I have no idea if I would absolutely suck at that or not. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll go and look in the store and see if there's anything else in there that's similar to Obduction that might be worth playing. But until then, I'll talk to you later.